Hey there guys, it's CRAZED here, showing you a quick look at a little indie game known as Anodyne. Now, Anodyne is a very peculiar game, for a number of reasons. For starters, it has to do with these black bars that are ruining this video, but no, in all seriousness, Anodyne is kind of an interesting game. It is based around this idea of the old school JRPGs. In fact, I believe the closest comparison to what Anodyne actually is perhaps the best and most fair thing would be to say that it's a lot like Legend of Zelda, the very, very old school Legend of Zelda games. And with it comes a very interesting soundtrack and a very nostalgic-inducing graphical styling. It's probably the best way of saying it. So, without further ado, let's just hop right in, shall we? And let's hope that I can actually make this video for once in the last, I believe, month and a half of trying to get a video out without this thing breaking on me, shall we? So let's press C to start. I have never played this game before. I have never done anything involving this game before, so this is me going in it with a completely blank slate. You will use the arrow keys to move around. They've already broken the fourth wall. Using the arrow keys. Wow, this feels weird. I'm used to WASD. What is this? Alrighty. Okay. You will press the C key to interact with objects and people around you. Alrighty then, so I assume this would be it, because yes, there we go. That should lower that. Yes, it does. Press the enter key to access the menu, which will provide you with information about yourself and your surroundings. Let's do that then, shall we? Very bare bones graphics. I shouldn't even say that. Very bare bones option styling of anything to speak of. So, Anodyne, when it was released, in fact, I don't even think it's been released on Steam Greenlight yet. Anodyne had this little promotional deal going on where it was on the Pirate Bay, otherwise known in that case as the Promo Bay. I guess I can read a rock. I see. Anyhow, it was doing a thing on the Promo Bay, where I think it raised something around $15,000 on the Promo Bay before it was even released. That is really good. Anyhow, let's talk to this cloaked old bastard, shall we? Greetings, young. I am Sage, the village elder. You have been summoned here because the darkness has spread across the land. The darkness seeks the legendary Briar to use the Briar's power for evil. You must reach it first. You must protect the Briar. Goodbye, Deckard Cain. Oh. Okay. Can I interact with the bronzed marijuana plant? The village elder in name only, for he is neither. Oh. Well, he is not a village. He is a young hamlet. Oh, guess I forgot to press C. This game has a very interesting musical styling going on with it. It's kind of ambiance almost. Ah, slimes, pretty typical. An engraving on the broom handle reads press C to sweep. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, that was easy. They're not the toughest of enemies, that's for sure. Okay, let's get over here. But yeah, it has a very interesting musical styling too. The soundtrack is kind of ambiance. In fact, this entire game is giving me just a callback to the old Game Boy, like the Game Boy days of yore almost. That's kind of how I feel whilst I'm playing this, and that's a good thing. I mean, it was a part of my childhood, and this is actually causing quite a bit of nostalgia for me. But this game should not be measured for nostalgia, it should be measured on its merit as a game, and I don't know, it has really good graphic styling, it really fits with this. I mean, this is old school as hell. Why am I about to be molested by a blonde man, who is also apparently a ghost? Alrighty then. But, you know, it's a really neat graphical styling. There are many indie games that do this quite often, that don't actually need the graphical styling, and they just throw it in there because they don't know how to actually do any form of concept art. But this, I feel, actually adds strength and character to the game, wherein otherwise it wouldn't. I see. Do you have flashbangs attached to that bike or something? Goodness gracious. No, I am apparently a white-haired emo boy. You want to protect the Briar from evil darkness? Why does she have the old sage voice? Well, I have no clue what you're talking about. That is just not natural. Oh, God. Okay, leave me alone. I'll let you know if I hear anything about that Briar. Alrighty then. I feel like I should be paying more attention to the writing here, because that's another thing that was quite strong about the old Nintendo games of yore, was they had some pretty good character interaction. Specifically, the main one was a little-known game you may have heard of. In fact, a little-known game franchise you may have heard of was Final Fantasy, that did a really good job of this. I'm not going to go down there yet. In fact, Final Fantasy VI is regarded as being spectacular for writing. So, does this actually live up to that? I'm assuming I need a key for that. Yes, correct. This, although there are some places where it feels strange to me, it doesn't feel like the ambience actually fits. I mean, what we have here is kind of a double kill. Anyhow, what we have here is basically a very, I suppose, for lack of a better word, kind of meek, humorous indie game with a lot of what seems to be kind of cheesy dialogue thrown in there for the sake of cheesy dialogue. It's kind of funny. It's really lighthearted, but listen to this music, for God's sakes. This is actually dark as shit. Also, I should... Come on. Yeah. I care not. I will take the box from the side. Okay, I'll go to the front. A gremlin man. Alrighty then. I've always wanted a gremlin. I mean, hang on. I'm just gonna stop talking for 2 seconds and let you listen to this music. Do you think that music fits? I mean, maybe I have to get further into this area here, because from what it seems, a lot with all the other old Nintendo games as well, is it has its own little specific soundtrack for each little area. And does this even fit? Soon your skills will be put to the test, young. I need to stop doing that voice. I assume that by this point you have found a weapon. Damn right I have. Ah, God. Just as was foretold in the legend. This guy is talking out of his ass, isn't he? But you see what I mean? It has a lot of kind of cheeky, comedy-styled interaction between all the characters, and it just doesn't feel like it fits. At least not with the background music. Maybe it'll make more sense as I get further on in here. Again, it's changed the background music again. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, the background music itself, it's very ambiance in how it's done, and it's still pretty good. But does it fit the game? Does it fit the area? Well, arguably, maybe not. It's still really, really damn good, though. What do these guys do? God, I'm running around with red cards. I'm like an NFL referee. Okay. I wonder. Oh yeah, I can too. Huh, interesting. It's really not beneficial to me at the moment. I guess there's more dust in here anyways, so why did I need to take that? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Can I scooch through here? Yes, I can. Give me that dust. So I guess when you move on to each new area, you lose your dust. I guess it's fairly fine, I suppose. I will kill these heathens for the glory of the crown. Didn't really need that, but there you go. Okay, let's move on in through here. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's really quite simple at the moment. Yeah, it really lives up to its whole desire of being an old-school game, and it is that. I mean, everything about this game is old school. The music, the graphic stylings, and I'd say even the way it goes about in the controls. I mean, I'm using the arrow keys. When's the last time I've ever had to use the arrow keys? Now, one could say that that doesn't help the game. It doesn't strengthen the game. I mean, what's the point of using arrow keys, which is in kind of an uncomfortable position for my hand, honestly. I'm used to WAS and D, when really I could just be using WAS and D. It's an interesting thing. In fact, is there a way to rebind it? Let's see. Config. Well, you can set the volume and all that. Doesn't really matter for me because, hey, I'm using Audacity and I can just do this all post-com. Oh, set controls. There we go. Up, down, left, right. Can I change that, though? Press key for up. Okay. Alrighty. And then can I press attack is... No, I can't. Alrighty then. I mean, that's much better. That feels a hell of a lot better. No! God, no. No! Oh boy. I have screwed some shit up. Okay, let's try that. Oh god, what have I done? W. S. A. D. Attack will be C. I don't know what that is, so there you go. We'll set that as E, why not? And menu will be up. And then I'll press enter to exit. Okay. There we go. That feels so much better now. I am a dumbass. And Slime's just laughing like lol 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 lol. Oh, nope. There we go. There we are. In fact, C's alright. I'm not gonna natter on about that. I was thinking maybe I could even set it to E, but C will work. C works perfectly fine. But it's nice that it at least allows you to change that. I mean, there aren't that many controls to this game to begin with. So the fact that it actually allows you... This is not going well for me. The fact that it actually allows you to change that is probably pretty good, because I don't want to use the arrow keys. The arrow keys actually genuinely hurt my hand. Oh. It's time then, is it? Alrighty then. Kill you. I am such a moron! Well, I'm assuming there's nothing I can do there. Oh. Bats, the most vilest of creatures. What do they even do? Do they even hurt me? They just kind of circle around me like, oh! Woohoo! I am gonna kill you. It seems like these guys have a higher chance of dropping health cards. I mean, I'm assuming that's what they are, health cards, because they... Health octagons? Maybe? Interesting. In fact, I don't even need to bother doing that. I can just put that there. Take my dust with me, because why not? Man should never leave home without his dust. Grab that health card. That was the most redundant thing I've ever done. Wonder if I can push you into that and it'll kill you. Yes, it will. Alrighty, excellent. Okay, let's go here. I mean, overall, this is kind of a fun game. It's supposed to be on Steam Greenlight, and if you like what you've seen so far, you should consider voting for it. Because Steam Greenlight already gets a ton of shit on it as is. I mean, let's be entirely honest here. That is one area I have not been to yet, and I am quite curious. I need to stop running into those things. Doesn't matter, they give me health anyways. There we are. I mean, overall, this seems like a well-made game. It is quite the callback to the old school games of, Yore, I suppose is the proper term is calling it. And I'm kind of enjoying myself with it. I might continue playing this. In fact, ooh. Clever girl. There we are. I played Portal, I know what's up. And a million Portal fanboys screamed out in angst that day. I can push you into that to make my life easier. And I can just attack you like that. Get my dust, put that there. Seems entirely reasonable. Although, to be honest, I kind of wish it would give me something better than a broom. I mean, yeah, the broom's just there for comical effect, right? Really? Like, please don't tell me I'm gonna be stuck with a broom for the rest of the game. In fact, how long is this game? I have no idea. It could be an hour long. It could be 4 hours long. Hell, it could be the size of Final Fantasy VI for all I know. I have no idea how long this game is. And I'm genuinely curious about that. How long is this game? It doesn't tell anywhere. I'll have to put in an annotation afterwards once I've done making this video. Herpid. God, real English crazed. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so this is where I was back before. And the enemies respawn, and it gets rid of all your shit. Okay. Probably should have noticed that. I'll kill you, and we'll move up in here. Okay, are we getting a boss fight? Maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, isn't it cute, precious little young, playing the hero? But I have witnessed every step you have taken in the land. And let me tell you, young, not everyone here is as honest as me. Be careful who you trust. So basically, I'm fighting Corvo's mask, basically. Oh, dear God. Let us avoid that. Okay. I should probably take that. I have a feeling it's important. It wouldn't be dropping if it wasn't. Oh, because maybe I have to put it there like that? I still got hit anyways. But hey, it blocked it, or it hit me. One of the two. I'm not too sure. Okay, let's stop him. Whack him! Whack him! Alright, I'm not on a lot of health. Things could be going better, honestly. Oh boy. Okay, I killed him. I will be with you, young, whenever you are alone. That's what the milkman down the street told me one time. It was quite creepy. And remember your advice on your little adventure. Okay, then. Oh, God, more flashbangs! The girl with the bike is back! Oh, dear God. Oh, stop it, please. Just please. Oh. Oh! Oh, my. Huh. Well, there you go. Quite neat. At this point, you are still weak. If you hope to protect the briar from the darkness, you must face your fears. The card you will find in this chest, and others like it, are symbols of your growth, so acquiring them is absolutely vital to your quest. I got rid of the Deckard Cain voice, I'm sorry. And what's this? It's a key. Or a back scratcher, one of the two. Okay, we get it, just give me the key. Ah, now I have Corvo's mask! Excellent. Acquiring cards is vital to your quest. Acquiring cards is also... Words are hard, I'll try again. Acquiring cards is also vital for other quests such as... earning credit or purchasing alcoholic beverages. Oh, Young's gonna be getting crazy up in here. I realize the land is actually just Jersey Shore. And that terrifies me. And I think we're at the end of that level. Huh. So that catalogs all your levels, so I'm assuming you can just go back to that area. And perhaps do it again, I'm not too sure. So let's see how many levels there are. From the looks of it, there is 4, and that road is going higher, so there should be a bit more. I'm not too sure how many there are. I should probably talk to the sage. Continue on, young. That key you have found, there may be others like it. Seek them out. Alrighty then, I'll talk to the statue. The village elder, a name only, for he is neither. Okay. So he is still not a village. Surprisingly. So we'll go in here, we'll see what's new, and I think I'll recap on my final thoughts about this game. Again, listen to that music, man. It's pretty awesome. Oh, is there new stuff here? Oh no, it's still... Well, maybe. Hang on. Maybe worth checking the chest. Yeah, it's nothing new. Oh well. So I'm assuming I have to go back with the keys I have now and unlock that one gate. That's what I would assume at the very least. Am I about to get molested? No. Okay then. Alrighty then, so my opinion on this game. I've already talked quite a bit about it. The gameplay, the music, the graphics, and what appears to be the story. Again, the scary-ass music is back. So, let me recap everything I said. Gameplay is overly simplistic, and it invokes this nostalgia of the Nintendo games of yore, on the old Game Boy or the SNES, whichever you prefer to play. Now, is that a good thing? Arguably, yes. Arguably, it does invoke some nostalgia. This game does invoke nostalgia of some, I would say maybe like Pokemon or The Legend of Zelda, the very old school Legend of Zelda. And, you know, that's kind of a good thing. I mean, oh, hey, we're in a new area now. Oh, listen to that music. I'm just gonna shut up and let you hear this. But needless to say, it's got some pretty good music to it. Overly simplistic combat. A lot of it's really simplistic, but I feel it kind of fits with what it's trying to go for here. It's trying to go for a very old school JRPG. And now I'm talking to a cat. But yeah. It invokes a lot of nostalgia, as I've said many, many times now. It has a really awesome soundtrack. In fact, with each level I find I'm liking it more and more, and hey, I can cross the rivers. The cat apparently does not give a shit about the rivers. Oh god. So apparently you continually sink. That is not a river, that is quicksand. It is lying. And going back in here... Did I find more levels? What? Okay. Seems entirely reasonable. Now I have to go back and get the cat, don't I? I wish that would kind of have the press C to interact button as well. Yes, you can shadow me, weird cat man. I am perfectly fine with that. I can actually talk to him while he's following me. No, but I can hit him in the face with a broom. So that's good, I guess. Let's talk to this person. Oh, it's the... I just now noticed the bike! Oh, God. And this is my fine young bicycle named Words. Oh my god, she is the whitest woman I've ever met. It isn't Where's a handsome bike. I guess so? I mean, it just kind of looks like a mash of pixels to me, but yeah, I suppose. So have you been, young? What? How did I know your name? I wear my name on the back of my hoodie. This guy really is a douche. Worst game ever, 0 out of 10. Oh, a new enemy! Am I fighting Bulbasaur? It kinda looks like it. Only slightly. That or a really angry frog. But hey, cool, new enemy. God, he has a larger hit radius for his hitbox than I would have expected. But anyhow, Icky said I shouldn't go where it's unsafe. God damn it, cat! Oh, God. But, as I've said, this game is pretty cool. I think it deserves a look, and I certainly think it... Okay, those are spikes, never mind. Not gravel, spikes. There is a very big difference between the two. But I think this game deserves to kind of have a shot on Greenlight. Consider giving it a vote. It's kind of a cool game. It invokes a lot of nostalgia from the old games old Nintendo games of yore, as I keep saying. Pretty cool soundtrack. In fact, I would highly hope that these guys, the developers, actually take a look and do what Bastion did and just sell the soundtrack on its own. Oh my god, a gun. You need a better weapon, don't you? Blow your enemies to pieces for only... No. But anyhow, really cool combat, if a bit simplistic, really keeps with the trend in the genre. Really good soundtrack. I'm loving the art style, it really fits with it. I think this is a good game and it deserves a shot. If you really do want to actually try it, you can try out the demo, and it also still has a promo thing going on in the Pirate Bay. The developer put the torrent there by himself, so if you really must take a look at it, go look at it through that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been crazy as always, taking a look at this wonderful, wonderful game. It's pretty cool. Give it a look. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been crazy as always, and I'll see you next time.